Hi, friends. Some of you guys may be thinking about either planting a garden or started your garden already. So we're going to read a story about gardening for springtime. And the book is called The Frog and Toad Treasury. The Garden. The Garden. Frog was in his garden. Toad came walking by. "What a fine garden you have, Frog," he said. "Yes," said Frog, "it is very nice, but it is hard work." "I wish I had a garden," said Toad. "Here are some flower seeds." "Plant them in the ground," said Frog, "and soon you will have a garden." "How soon?" asked Toad. "Quite soon," said Frog. See? Frog has flowers all over his garden, and Toad would like some flowers. Toad ran home. He planted the flower seeds. "Now, seeds," said Toad, "start growing." Toad walked up and down a few times. The seeds did not start to grow. Toad put his seeds closer to the ground and said loudly, "Now, seeds, will you start growing?" Toad looked at the ground again. The seeds did not start to grow. "I don't think the seeds can grow, but if you're shouting at them and planting them closer to the ground, you need patience." He planted the seeds over here and he said, "I would like you to start growing." And now this is when he's shouting at them. Toad put his head very close to the ground and shouted, "Now, seeds, start growing!" Frog came running up the path. "What is all that noise?" he asked. "My seeds will not grow," said Toad. "You are shouting too much," said Frog. "Those poor seeds are afraid to grow." "My seeds are afraid to grow?" said Toad. "Of course," said Frog. "Leave them alone for a few days. Let the sun shine down on them. Let the rain fall on them. Soon your seeds will start to grow." We don't shout at seeds because the frog said that they will get scared. And this is what he's telling them. They need sun and water. That night Toad looked out his window. "Oh no," said Toad. "My seeds have not started to grow. They must be afraid of the dark." Toad went out to his garden with some candles. "I will read the seeds a story," said Toad. "Then they won't be afraid." Toad read a long story to his seeds. Toad is reading a story with candlelight so they won't be afraid of the dark. All the next day, Toad sang songs to his seeds. And the next day, Toad read poems to the seeds. And all the next day, Toad played music for his seeds. The day after that, Toad looked at the ground. The seeds still did not grow. "What shall I do?" cried Toad. "There must be the most frightened seed in the whole wide world." Then Toad felt very tired and he fell asleep. This is him singing in the rain. This is him playing music reading a story for them. And this is when he's playing an instrument for them. And now he's starting to get very tired because the seeds weren't growing. "Toad! Toad! Wake up," said Frog. "Look at your garden." Toad looked at his garden. Little green plants were coming out of the ground. "At last," shouted Toad, "my seeds have stopped being afraid to grow. And now you will have a nice garden too," said Frog. "Yes," said Toad. "But you are right," said Frog. "It is hard, very hard work." See? But Toad got very tired of his sleep. And this is Frog telling Toad that his seeds are growing. The end. That was a nice story, right, friend? For seeds take a lot of patience and water and sunlight and love to grow. What are some things that you like to plant? Let me know below. See ya.